What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on this motherfucking YouTube shit. This is serious. Wow, what the fuck?
What's up? It's your boy. Can't turn on YouTube shit. Hey man, say man, we are lit, lit up with this man. Turn. Today, it's a motherfucking day. Straight hood and outside crib, man. Hey man, say man, we in the gang. Hey man, prayers out to all the people who's in these different areas in the world who's going through tragic shit, man. Floods, earthquakes, storms, tornadoes. Be careful out here, man. Potholes are going crazy, man. It's looking bad out here. Y'all be careful, man. If y'all see some rain and it start raining heavy, be careful, gang. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all stay inside, or if y'all going outside, just be careful outside, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Come to the Black Hebrew Israelite, man. Let's get into this motherfucking video. Alright. Boom. Today, it's a motherfucking day. Straight hood and outside crib, man. So we've been talking about DJ Envy and Tyrese. Tyrese and DJ Envy. DJ Envy, you cannot catch a motherfucking break. You cannot catch a break, man. That nigga, 2 Guns, where the fuck his name, was threatening to slap you. Gunplay was threatening to slap your ass. You about to get sued for scamming. You done scam niggas on these houses, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, we find out that you used to have issues with your wife. That you and your wife was going to, eventually, I guess, get divorced. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's because of money issues or because of personality, like y'all mad at each other. But 9 times out of 10, if you were scamming, I think it was kind of low-key personal, like money issues, because you got to scam, you must not have a lot of money as that. You know what I'm saying? So, DJ Envy, man, brought on Tyrese to the Breakfast Club. And DJ Envy said he wanted to knock Tyrese's teeth out with his fist. Now, I got the whole backstory of what's going on. But when that time DJ Envy and his wife about to divorce, Tyrese came in and helped save the whole relationship. You know what I'm saying? He was really like the glue, the peacemaker between the relationship, and he helped save their relationship. Now, if it wasn't really for Tyrese, they probably would have been done got divorced. You know what I'm saying? He came in, he basically mediated between these relationships and said what was going on between each other, and they worked it out. You know, they had 3-way call, they was doing it all. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, Tyrese and DJ Envy girl were best friends. They was texting each other while DJ Envy was laying right on the side of the bed, and while they was laying in the bed, she was texting Tyrese. Now y'all see what's going on now. So we got all the videos of what's going on. Make sure y'all like and subscribe these videos up, man. You know your boy put in all the work to make sure y'all get the best of the best. Keep on fucking with your boy, yeah.
Apology from you.
So
I said, oh, you know what? Let me say it the right way. I apologize, my brother.
I was
about.
Okay.
Just like a dog.
No, that's
like
about.
I apologize. I should have reached out to you when you was going through your stuff. I didn't like some things. I didn't like who you were, but I should have asked you. We could have had a conversation. I should have. And I apologize.
And also for the record, we did reach out. Let's not act like we didn't reach out.
No, leave it alone.
But we did reach out. But you,
Charlamagne,
he responded crazy to us.
Has anybody ever turned Charlamagne's chair over?
We did.
Has anybody ever flipped his chair over?
Yes, we did.
What I be the first nigga to do?
Come on.
We texted.
$50 million. I'm suing,
goddamn. Like this. Has anybody done that? Has there been any moment bigger than the Birdman moment of this motherfucker?
Hey, yo,
I mean, this man is apologizing and you gonna jump in and interrupt the apology. That's fucked up.
No, because
where's your apology?
Because I don't want people to think.
I
don't want people to think that we have not reached out to our brother, because we have.
Yeah.
You just was
There
responding
was
back
text
crazy.
chats. We had a text chat, but both of us in it, we
Y'all
were
are
talking.
not reaching out on your public platform.
Right.
You talking shit about me publicly in your own way, and then privately texting me.
I said Tyrese is going
Use
through
this
things.
same mic to rip a nigga down while I'm already down, and then also pray for my brother.
Okay.
I don't know what my
you.
brother's going through right now. We know he's probably feeling it and in it, and we don't talk as much as we used to.
Yeah.
But man, we want to just send some love
We
and some
have
prayers
done
out.
that.
Man, no, you haven't.
And that day,
Roll the
when I
motherfucking
reported
tape,
that story,
nigga, if
TD
that's
Jakes
what's
was up
happening.
here and y'all asked him to pray for
Go
Tyrese. No, I'm saying it was the day that TD Jakes came up. No, don't try it like that. Yeah, because y'all, it was that same day.
Let's go.
It was that same day. TD Jakes came up here and y'all ain't asked him to pray for Tyrese.
We got one brother on our mind.
Here's the thing.
We don't want to pray
We love
for him.
Tyrese. We love
don't
Tyrese.
want to pray for him, TD.
We do love you, Tyrese.
Exactly.
Do you appreciate what Tyrese did for you?
Of course.
Okay, just making sure.
I'll explain it.
Yeah.
All right.
Was going through a hard time. Cheated on my wife. My wife wanted to get a divorce.
Oh.
Charlamagne talked me into apologizing on the radio and calling her live.
That
Okay,
was not
Martin
Charlamagne.
Lawrence, what the hell? Why would you ever?
That didn't happen.
Bad idea.
What?
But it was a good idea. I'm going to tell you why. Bad idea because I put my business on the radio.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Right? Tyrese happened to be in town and heard some of the things that were going on. So Tyrese called to check on me and see what was going on. I was going through it. And instead of just checking and keeping moving, he stayed on top of it. To the point where he became the therapist, the mediator, the person in between.
Right. The reason that you are with your wife today.
Right.
Still.
Part of that reason, correct.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Tyrese called and said, hey, this is what I want you to do. Get a dinner, book a private room at your house. I'm going to be there. You and your wife have a dinner, and I'm going to come in and I'm going to sing Stay, which is my favorite Tyrese song.
Classic record.
Oh my God.
Classic record.
Right? And he had a violinist, and he came, and they sang Stay, and, you know, he sat down there with us for dinner and spoke to us and guided us through as far as he could our relationship, and you know, we had to go through other steps.
And then with all of that, Tyrese still got a big Envy the Players record.
And then the thing is, and then y'all treat him like this when he comes here.
It's true. I don't feel, and you got to keep in mind, I look at it as heavenly deposits. When you do things for people, and you're not saying, I'm going to do this because I want this out of it.
Right.
Like, the most uncomfortable part of my day thus far is just listening to Envy tell that story.
Oh, why? Why is
Because
that uncomfortable?
I didn't do it to be
For that, to be praised about it.
I didn't do it because I knew that they was going to write their book together about it or be doing interviews about it. It was literally an assignment. So crazy that even before I came here to sing at this restaurant, we were already on the phone for at least 2 months. I didn't hear your interview.
I never even heard
in
anybody
New
say
York.
that before. We was on the phone for 2 months.
We was on the phone for 2 straight months because I never heard your interview from New York. That happened for me for LA.
From LA.
Yeah, because when you announced it, it went viral. So I was able to hear the apology on the gram. So that's when I reached out to you. I flew in town just for you and your wife. This is the part that I don't appreciate about Envy. Is when Tyrese divorce comes across your headline. When the captions associated to the things that come across your desk. Where is that same heart and love that I extended to you that you could extend to me instead of it just being paper pushing?
I never talked to your wife in a disrespectful manner, and you talk to mine in a disrespectful manner. And I never told nobody that. Even when you were on, and you could say you were on those psych meds, and you could say that you weren't.
What you mean?
But as a man, some of the things that you said, Tyrese, deserved me to box your mouth.
Whoa,
and I didn't. No.
Look at this, man.
What he actually did was, when they were talking, he was one of those dudes, and we all know that guy that tries to plant those seeds. If you had a man like me, it wouldn't have went down like that. I would have never. And I never said anything. And I'm going to tell you why I never said anything. I never said anything because, yes, Tyrese was there, and he did help save my marriage. And I was like, I just don't want to ish on that. So I just kept it quiet and I just stepped away from him because it's difficult because you have somebody that helped, but then you also have somebody that's trying to hurt. Mm-hmm. But me and my wife accepted the help side, and he opened us up to a place. And I wanted to box his mouth, as I said the other day. And can you explain to the people why we stopped talking to Tyrese?
Well, we stopped talking to Tyrese on 2 different occasions. Once, many, many years ago, when he did do that amazing thing for us. He and I became friends, and we were very, very cool, and we spoke often. And a lot of times you'd be laying in the bed next to me while I was talking to him. And at first everything was cool, but for me, it got to a point where it became inappropriate and uncomfortable, where I felt as though lines were being crossed.
Well, what lines were crossed? Because people would be like, well, what lines did he cross?
You know, I don't really feel comfortable being specific because at the same time, I still do have a respect for him. I know that you still do have a respect for him. I would feel more comfortable just being general and saying that, you know, there was flirting and inappropriate compliments.
I just don't like to be called a liar. And when somebody says, I got receipts, when I'm like, no, you spoke to my wife.
What receipts? What do you mean he said he has receipts? Because,
who knows?
I wouldn't want to, listen, I'm going to be honest. I don't want to be put in a position to divulge the things that were said. But if he's calling you a liar, it didn't have to go that far. If he's calling you a liar, then that's a step that might have to be taken.
It's funny how when you try and
Fuck a V6, this a hit me, man. We up the fit like Detroit, but did Birmingham. I'm on the fat time with Nina and Cunningham.
All right, y'all. So, I've lost a little sleep since I've been home about a man accusing me of disrespecting his wife, as he said. Charlemagne in the background said, "What did he say?" I was wondering too. What did I say? So, of course, you know, the beautiful thing about the iMessage, the iCloud, it gives you an opportunity to recall you own this. And I don't see nothing in the text messages directly into Envy or directly into his wife where I disrespected him or her. First of all, I think of all things that hurt me, anybody who knows me knows that I know and been around some of the most beautiful people, you know, girlfriends, baby mamas, wives. It's not even in my character to disrespect any man, specifically his wife. And yes, they can milk, not they, because I don't even know that his wife actually feels this way, but it's okay to milk the psych meds. Oh, you said a bunch of shit that you reckless. You know what? I'm still on my apology tour. Y'all seeing everything. I spoke about it in the interview. But I literally just had to pull up some receipts. And I had to go and look at my phone and say, when is the last time we were actually communicating? And does anything about our communication feel like I actually disrespected his wife or him? Because whether I was on psych meds or not, you're not describing me. You're not describing me as a man. That was the most hurtful thing ever. Charlemagne said, well, what did he say? Want to box you in the mouth. Hee ha ha. So, listen. I'm not going to show y'all what we were texting about. I just want to show you the debt. That says DJ Envy wife, DJ Envy, mission. Right? That's when I was on a mission to help in any way I could to step in and help his marriage. And then, if you look here, that says August 23rd, 2022. This is a text chain with me, Envy, and his wife. Not 2017, 2018, where I supposedly disrespected his wife and I was blocked. I got receipts. If your wife blocked me, if you blocked me, how are we communicating about anything August 23rd, 2022? Now, let's go a little further. Here is some communication directly with your first lady. Okay? The last thing we were texting about was we were actually trying to figure out, because I told y'all I've been very uncomfortable about talking about what God used me to do and blah, blah, blah. Like, I did it as from my heart. I didn't know him. I don't have a history. He ain't my brother. We ain't family. We ain't childhood homies. So it was such a random assignment, and I ended up doing it. But for him to go on the airwaves and say, I wanted to box you in the mouth because you disrespected my wife blocked you, I blocked you, and I just unblocked you a month ago, that's a fucking lie, bro. That is a lie. Look at this, man. Me and your wife were communicating August 11th, 2022. August 11th, 2012. Look, I said something that was 7 hours and 3 8. She said without fail. Like, I got receipts. I'm sending images of my new Rolls Royce to your wife. Like, I know y'all always got nice cars and this and that. Like, if she blocked me, if I actually disrespected her, as you allege, and you felt the way, how are we communicating August 22nd, 2023? It's bullshit, bro. Like, that's like, look what your wife just texted back and said. Absolutely beautiful. Talking about me purchasing an island in Turks and Caicos. That was August 23rd, 2023. Come on, man. And the last time that all three of us was on the text chain, we were actually going back and forth trying to figure out when can we finally do an IG live with all three of us finally talking about what God put on my heart to do on behalf of the marriage. So I'm going to ask you, sir, since all of this is played out for the public, did I disrespect your wife? Or did I not? Because why would your wife be communicating and responding with me with all the good energy that it's always been? And why would you be communicating with me and your wife on a text chain? And why am I texting you directly and you're responding? There is no problem. There is no disrespect. Just be a man and say, when you went through the same shit that I was going through, I just needed an out. I needed to just, like, yo, I'm not fucking with none of that. Just say it. And then here's the last thing that nobody knows. When I had my psych med meltdown, it was around 2017 because I woke up to the news September 11th. And probably like a month later is when this goofy ass psychiatrist gave me the psych med saying it's going to help you to calm down and stabilize your mood, and it fucked me up. The psych med episode had already came and went. Me and my ex were still together over a year and a half after the whole thing went down. Me, you, and your wife have been on calls. We've been texting. We've been communicating. And we've been good. So for you to say, I stopped fucking with you because you disrespected my wife, and my wife blocked you and I blocked you, and we just wasn't fucking with you, and every time you came to Atlanta and you texted me like, yo, pull up to the crib. You know why I was inviting you to the crib? I was inviting you to the crib because you were in town DJing. I wasn't inviting you to the crib to hash out no issues about me disrespecting your wife, because I never disrespected your wife. You never said I disrespected her. She never said. It's a lie. Just be a man and be honest and say you went above and beyond for me out of the goodness of your heart, And I didn't have it in me, nor did she, to step up and help you when you was in the middle of a crisis. Y'all could have flew to Atlanta. Your first lady could have pulled my ex-wife to the side and had 5, 6 lunches and dinners and did whatever she had to do to try and get her to stay committed to the marriage. You could have pulled me to the side and had conversations with me. You could have did anything. And even if you had attempted to help, she would have still made her decision and say, no, I'm out. I praise God every day that something that God put on my heart to say to you and your wife actually helped y'all in any way I could. But let's not be out here lying and creating characteristics in a man that ain't there, bro. I'm gonna box you in the mouth over some shit. First of all, hee hee ha ha, nigga, for real. But second of all, you lying on me, bro. You just making shit up. I got receipts. August 23rd, text messages. I'm not going to show y'all what we texting about. Text messages, text, responses, text. Where is the person? This is his wife. This is First Lady. Where is the person? She's giving me Rashawn's new cell phone number. August the 10th, 2022. The psych med and the supposed disrespect happened in 2017. So what I want us to do is I want us to be adults. And I want us to leave the conversation alone. And I want you to go ahead and keep wrestling with what you're wrestling with, which is that brother went out of his way and he was there for me. And I've been laughing at him on my show. I've been talking shit. I've been throwing shots. I've been looking at the rumor report. We've been donkeying it a day in it, reading my captions and all my shit. And you've been just every time a guest come on your show, you say, hey man, what's up with Tyrese? I'll be like, damn, Envy, why you trying to bait niggas into talking shit about me? You did it to Ludacris? You did it to Tank? You be bringing my name up when people come on the show. And I'm like, what my bro? That's why I came into the show feeling the way. Why I'm on my Instagram? I'm going to tell you why I'm on my Instagram. Because everything about what you said was on a public platform. And I'm addressing this shit publicly to let the world know. Your girl, your baby mama, your wife, not Envy's, but anybody, you can leave me in a private room and you can secretly record the conversation. I will never disrespect another man's wife. I will never disrespect another man's woman. As a matter of fact, when women break up with dudes and they're going through what they're going through, if I actually know the nigga and this ex-wife or ex-girlfriend is all of a sudden available, I won't even fuck with that. That ain't who I am as a man. There's too many women out here to be out here messing with somebody if you know somebody that they used to. Like, come on, man. That's integrity that you learn in the hood, nigga. Real hood niggas know. You can get your whole motherfucking head caved in. For real. For fucking with another nigga's wife. We don't play those games. Too many niggas have been laid out in the hood for crossing that line. You don't do that. August 2022. To make text messages directly into your wife's phone, text chains between me. You just blocked me a month ago. That's a lie. I disrespected you and your wife. Your wife blocked me. That's a lie. That's a lie. And I deserve an apology. The way you came at my wife, I should box you in the... How did I come at your wife, bro? Just say, I never gave a fuck about helping you when you was fucked up the way you went above and beyond to help me. Own it, nigga. Own it. When you had your meltdown and your problems and you was on the brink of your, look, a year and a half after the Psych Med episode, that's when Samantha divorced me. There was no psych meds in sight, and me, you, and your wife were all still very much so in touch. On calls, communication, text chains. I ain't gotta lie and make shit up, nigga. I got receipts, bruh. You're wrestling with what you decided to not do when my world was crashing down, because you know I went above and beyond to do something for you that I didn't have to do. So let's not justify it. Let's not start grabbing shit out the sky to make yourself feel good about you hitting the parachute button on me when shit hit the fan for me. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. Paint your picture, say what you say, talk about what you talk about. Our last exchange was about us finally going on Instagram to talk about the book that y'all put me in, which I'm honored and grateful that y'all decided to tell the story. I didn't want you to. Y'all decided to do interviews and tell everybody what God used me to do to step in and help in any way I could, and you have decided to not be there for me. And you feel bad about it. You feel like shit about not helping me in any way. Yes, you do. And if you want to know why I invited you to my crib when you was in Atlanta, because I actually know you. And we, me, you, and your wife have all still been on calls, communicating, and still cool. So that fuck shit you talking about, disrespecting my wife, and where? How? When? What? And if I really did, you would have blocked me in 2017 and never unblocked me ever until it was addressed. So you decided to wait until we was on your radio show to talk about some shit that never happened. Love Transaction, my new song, is available on all streaming platforms. Please go and support their book. It's on Amazon, it's available. I Don't Think You Ever Loved Me, featuring Lenny Kravitz and Leandria Johnson. It's available. Clearly, Envy is not gonna play my music on his show. But I got receipts, bruh. And to describe me and put that type of energy on me, you couldn't be more wrong. You couldn't even be more wrong about some shit that I would do when I know I was out of my mind, but I'm almost sure I didn't even disrespect you or your wife when I was out of my mind. Because if I did, why have we still been in touch on text chains and individually? Y'all have a blessed day. Somebody just wrote, why didn't I say this during the interview? Well, I didn't say this during the interview because I was not about to pull out my fucking phone and pull up text messages and look at the dates and the energy or the dates and the times that we have been communicating right there in the middle of an interview. But this has been fucking with me, that this man would put this type of energy on me. So I had to come home, calm down, and pull out my receipts. And I got them. And the same text message to my phone is in their phone. What I'm gonna say is simple. Don't respond, Envy. Don't say nothing. Don't jump out there. Just leave it alone, bro. You got way other bigger things that you fighting through right now. You don't want this smoke. I promise you don't want this smoke. Because I got receipts. And I'm not making nothing up. Just say, when you had an opportunity to step in and help me when I was depressed and sad and confused and about to lose my wife and my family, you didn't do anything and you didn't help and you didn't feel the need to help. Y'all could have flew in town. Y'all could have called us. Y'all could have did anything. You just didn't do it. That's it. That's the bottom line. And a whole lot of people didn't help either, that I've been there for as well. And I gotta just go to God on this, man. And I gotta just let it go. And I'm only on this IG Live because you can't put, no, I would never, ever disrespect and cross the line, flirt with, those shots. I don't play those games, my nigga, at all. And if I actually disrespected your wife, why are we still texting? With text chains between me, you, and her, why have I been texting you direct? Why have I been texting her direct? Because it's all good. So I thought, until you dropped the bombshell on the Breakfast Club. Charlamagne said, damn, nigga, what did he say? What did he do? I'm asking the same question. Obviously, it was nothing. Because if it was, where are the receipts? Envy, I forgive you. First Lady, I forgive you. And if I actually said anything, whether I was on psych meds or not, that was actually disrespectful. I don't remember what I said. Bashing you. You've been bashing me for 2 years. Did you know that my ex called my current girl, called Zelly, a Jezebel? Didn't say her name, but she called her a Jezebel. How you talking shit about the woman I'm in a relationship with and you left your husband? You trying to get $20,000 for a 1-year-old? I don't think you ever loved me. I don't think you ever loved me. Impossible.
Like, I'm looking back on relationships, y'all, and I see that I was the problem. Why was I the problem, Sam? I was the problem because I didn't see me accurately, because I didn't see myself well. I didn't see my value. I didn't see who I was. I didn't see those things. I think that I accepted things I shouldn't have for way too long. I allowed people to kind of dictate the terms in which I would accept, without really having a great understanding of who I was. And therefore, I stayed in relationships way past their expiration date. I allowed myself to be treated in ways I should have never allowed myself to be treated. And, that's just what it is. And so when I look back on it, it really was me not having a really great understanding of self. Me not having a great appreciation for who I am and my value. And, I think that's for a lot of people. I think that, sometimes you accept in the bare minimum, accepting the bare minimum, not realizing that there's a part of you that feels like you only deserve the bare minimum, right? You only feel like, okay, well, if they're making minimal effort, that's more than other people, so I'll take it. Not understanding that maybe there's just some time that needs to pass. Maybe you just not in that right space. I know that that's true for me. There's times where I felt like, I just maybe. And then, bam, I'm seeing, so many different things come across. Because listen, I've been wrong, right? Y'all know, Sam been wrong. Sam has been wrong. Hey, niece. Sam has been wrong. Sam has chosen wrong. Okay? So I don't choose for me. I say to God, hey God, listen, I don't normally get this right. I have failed. I surrender this to you. You have your way. But what I won't do, and I won't tell anybody on here, whether you are a man or you are a woman, do not go into dating with a scarcity mindset. Do not do it. I'm not going into dating thinking, oh my God, I got to make it work with him. He the only option I'm going to have. In my experience, that's not true. It's just not. But when I came in with that scarcity mindset, guess what? It was damaging because I'm trying to make things work for people that ain't supposed to work. So now I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. You like me? Cool. You don't? Cool. Do you want to talk? What's up? You know what I'm saying? I'm not pressed. I'm not trying to make it work. If it don't work, we good. You know? And I'm okay with it. And that's kind of like the newest, that's been a new thing for me. Like, I've never been the one that's like love being single. What you cannot say and what I will not allow to be said is that doesn't make any logical sense. If it was about money, I would have just stayed where I was at. Clearly, I had access to everything that I wanted. That doesn't make any logical sense. I wouldn't leave it to go work multiple jobs. And people know I make a good amount of money. Why would I do that for money? I love this person, and there were just certain things that just didn't work out. And that's not for the world to know. That's not for people to know. That's for me and him to know. And I hate that our business is out on the media sites. I hate that because it's a family. It's a family that's broken apart. It's not entertainment. And unfortunately, it's become entertainment. And I don't like it, you know, because it was somebody I love.
I'll be back. So, DJ Envy is big mad because if y'all see from the video, Tyrese Gibson was talking to his wife, which they already knew because, like I said, you know, y'all see from the video, he was trying to help him out. But in that midway, you know how it goes, man. Let's be honest. You try to help these niggas out and you try to help their wife out, bro. But at the end of the day, you know she's a bitch. She's a girl. You know what I'm saying? She look pretty good. You dig? So like Crib, you know. At the end of the day, you know, you only can do so much. And when your girl is willing to keep on creating conversation or having conversation with you, with the next nigga who was trying to help the relationship, it's like, you know, your girl is pushing it together. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Tyrese was just texting and she wasn't texting back. He just kept on texting her and she wasn't texting back. No, she was texting back and everything. You know what I'm saying? And Tyrese went to the interview and DJ Envy was mad because, you know, out of all this shit that's been going on with him, he pressing charges on other people. He about to get sued by other people for scamming. He got all this shit going on, and his wife was probably getting hit by Tyrese. Yeah, Tyrese responded and said that he wasn't doing nothing. You know, he was just trying to help the relationship out. Which, you know, somewhat, you know, when you be trying to help relationships out, you do be trying to help niggas out because, you know, they look good together. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all put in so much hard work. Why would you let that one moment ruin everything that, you know what I'm saying? So somebody came in and Tyrese came in and tried to help it. Now, that's what he got mad at because he said when he broke up with his girl over this psych med incident, nobody was sure to help him. You did. Nobody tried to help him. Even DJ Envy was not trying to help him. They were just trying to let that nigga go outside. You know, nobody helped him. But he was like, when he came in, he helped his wife. Now, the thing that got awkward was, I guess Tyrese pressed the issue even more because they probably had always had sexual, you know what I'm saying, shit to go down. But, you know, it'd be like that because she probably blocked him and tried to tell him what happened before because DJ Envy probably was getting nosy. He probably started to figure out, hey, if you ain't texting me, and you texted Tyrese, and Tyrese, they said that Tyrese's son his wife at a dinner for a birthday or some shit. He sang one of DJ Envy's favorite songs. Now you know that's one of the wrong things to do, bro. Come on, DJ Envy. If Tyrese sing a love song, you know the bitch gonna be looking at Tyrese, right? You know he ain't looking at you. And you sat down to eat the dinner. Damn, he got to sing a love song to your bitch, I guess, for y'all, and get to sit down and eat with your family. We eat with, bro. You already know that he would probably think about piping your girl out. You know what I'm saying? I think it got to a moment that he probably felt like he wasn't getting enough attention from his wife that he was giving to Tyrese. You know what I'm saying? Tyrese probably did come in with some good attention, but you know what I'm saying? You know how females are. Females, they sexually, you know what I'm saying, will try to use sexual things to make it seem like, you know what I'm saying, make you want to talk to them sexually. You know what I'm saying? And it, like I said, it got to a point where I guess they blocked him. DJ Envy blocked him and she blocked him. Now, you know, most of the time if the girl gonna block him, it's because the nigga told him to block him. You know what I'm saying? And DJ Envy, he mad. He probably heated because he's like, man, that's my girl. Everything crashing down low key. And, you know, he's still trying to talk to my girl and she not respecting me like she used to. And I'm the breadwinner. I'm making all this money. I'm making all this money for her. And now Tyrese came in. He's buying an island. He bought a Royce or some shit. You know, the girl started thinking like, she started thinking like, damn, this nigga really is doing all this much, doing all this, and he ain't got, because you know he just divorced his wife. But I got the shit in too, so y'all seen that. So he's like, damn, he really just divorced his wife, and he showed me all this shit. And you know, DJ Envy over here, he getting sued and shit, and about to get slapped by gunplay. All this goofy ass shit. All this goofy ass shit happening. She started thinking. But, you know, DJ Envy probably caught on quick as fuck, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, he probably using certain tactics to be like, to make her want to stay, you know, because he probably knew that Tyrese was going to try to fuck. So he probably using these little tactics to be like, okay, I would just do it like this, and to try to make her think about you even more. Cause you probably doing nice things for her, buying her good food every day, probably trying to listen to her conversations and shit about her personal life. And the wife started thinking, she's like, damn, this nigga really is trying to fuck with me hard. But Tyrese over here, he doing the killing, he killing the game. He like, and she got to think, she's like, damn, Tyrese just got divorced. If I leave DJ Envy one of these personalities on Breakfast Club, that'd be wild. That'd be insane. This nigga was meant to be helping us in a relationship. Now she done left the nigga to fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, niggas started thinking like, damn, this nigga really out here, you know what I'm saying? He trying to fuck my bitch. And he probably did fit it. He probably did fuck it. Cause they talking about, oh yeah, we was on the bed while he laying down. If the girl is willing to lie on the bed right next to the husband texting Tyrese, what's to say that she wouldn't, while that nigga at work, go to his crib and fuck? You know what I'm saying? Now, I think now the wife done divorced Tyrese. I said divorce. Done blocked Tyrese. And DJ Envy done blocked Tyrese. Like I said, they all was talking as friends. You know what I'm saying? Then this is wild because, you know, like I said, Tyrese got so much child support, like it's wild. You know what I'm saying? That's why he called out his wife in the video, because his wife was trying to get like $50,000 or something, $20,000, which is crazy for a little kid. So he basically said that all she is about money, and she responded. And you know, I think that's one reason why she not DJ Envy's wife is not trying to be with Tyrese, because Tyrese got so much child support, but he's still making bread. But you know, that child support is that's a lot of issues. Just not even just the money part, just like the mind frame. You gotta be out in the right mind frame to be like, damn, I already got paid this bitch $20,000, even though you got the money. It ain't the issue. You ain't got the money. Like, damn, I gotta keep on paying this bitch, and this bitch is trifling. She talking mess, she talking crazy, you know what I'm saying? You gotta think like, damn, this bitch really going around talking crazy, spending my money like it's just like out of style. You know what I'm saying? She probably talked to her friends that nigga a whole ass nigga while she collect $20,000, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's the mind frame you gotta go through to even get that bitch that money. You know what I'm saying? And Tyrese, man, he probably not having that shit. And so that's why I think DJ Envy girl is not trying to go with Tyrese because he got too many kids and child support. And you know, I think, man, she really done grown a connection with that nigga. But she blocked him because the nigga told her to block her. You know what I'm saying? And now she's speaking out on the issue because DJ Emmy making her speak out on the issue. And then do I think that they would eventually talk back again on Tyrese and his wife? And I think they have to get like a secret platform. Other than, I don't know if they was on Instagram, like on Facebook or they was on Facebook or had their own text message. They don't have to get a whole nother different app just to talk to each other. Which, I mean, hoes gonna do anything just to do, you know what I mean? You know how females are, man. So like I said, man, DJ Envy told me he wanted to punch that nigga in the face and everything. And you know, hey, I pay good money to see that shit. What we talking about? At least $10 head ass. He thought he wanted to punch that nigga in the face and shit, man. And you know, DJ Envy, man, he gotta get some get back. You know what I'm saying? I think he went out at Tyrese because Tyrese a good. I think The Rock bully Tyrese, all these other motherfuckers. I think he went at Tyrese because he feel like he can do something. But at the same time, man, DJ Envy like, man, I can't lose all my money, lose all this status, and get my bitch fucked. You see how it goes? Everything is good when you're winning. Your bitch can get fucked. You know what I'm saying? You can lose a little bit of money, cheering. You know, you can get into little arguments, and it won't mess with you because you get like 100,000 a month or some shit. You know what I'm saying? 100,000, 200,000. Let's say like that. You get 200,000 or something. Everything good. But let that money start dribbling down to like motherfucking 50K, 40K. Now you gotta pay back money for lawsuits. You know what I'm saying? You paying back money for lawsuits. Now you have to sell some of your shit, and your bitch still getting hit. You know what I'm saying? And now your bitch talking crazy because you losing all this money, and she getting hit by another nigga. Now she don't respect you, and you losing money. So it's like, you know, a nigga got like, you feel me? A nigga's personality started changing because at first, yeah, it was all cool, but all fun and games when I winning. Anybody can get fucked. Now this nigga losing a little bit of money, and Tyrese doing a little bit better than him. Oh no, you can't fuck my bitch no more, cause you know. And she might start feeling some type of way. She's like, damn, Tyrese got a whole island out here. Damn, Envy ain't getting no island, he getting sued. Damn, he got Rolls Royce too. I got the 2019 Rolls Royce. You know how that shit be, man. Y'all already know how that shit be, man. So Tyrese, man, out here wilding, man. At the end of the day, man, that's how shit goes, man. But you know, you gotta be prayed up through these times, man. You never know how this shit be going, man. But hey, man, make sure you like, subscribe to this bitch up, man. They might fight, they might not. Make sure you like, subscribe to this bitch, and we out this bitch hood and outside. Creole. Dang.
Hey, Dad, you know, dog, when we link up, dog, this shit be legendary. Even though this is instrumental, you the engineer on it, so Kodak everywhere.